Last time on Dragon Ball. Smiley face beach rocks into gorgeous ocean sunset.
The lady at the thrift store said you could just have it, but I did have 10 cents. And I said I lost my fork, and she said, "Oh, for lunch." I said yes, but no, it's actually my only fork. I have no fork. I have no fork right now, but now I do. Thank you to the lady.
Although the top of the mountain provides a majestic view that can only be described through words from one who has seen it, it can be quite lonely. We must regain our balance and purify our hearts to get back to the promised land that does exist, where we turn from greed and hatred and self-needs to provide for all into a new world in a new city. Eagle Tree.
Take notice and acknowledgement with agreement that this show and/or documents is private and not to be construed or relied upon as being legal advice for an individual legal situation or implored for making a legal decision. You will not use any of this information for making a legal decision or performing a legal procedure and is not a substitute for legal advice and/or guidance by a licensed attorney. This private show and/or documents are for academic informational purposes only to be used at your own risk without liability to Christian Walters. By accessing or reviewing this show or using the documents therein, you understand with agreement that, with all rights reserved without prejudice, Christian Walters is not an attorney licensed to practice law in the state of Florida or any other state, and has not given legal advice or accepted fees for legal advice, provided no assistance, advising, or guidance of any kind for use by non-attorneys or pro se parties in the preparation or use of herein reference, and has no interest in any use referenced therein, and is not a party to this or any action arising from, and is only acting in an authorized capacity as liaisons to communications between the parties. By reading and or using this information, you acknowledge and agree that you are not a client of Christian Walters. These documents and our show recordings are incomplete and void without this notice agreement being attached herein by reference, and a breach of this agreement. Upon breach of this agreement, the breaching party becomes liable for admiralty commercial damages of $100 million or more per stultification or impairment per Christian Walter's discretion. Thank you for your understanding.
Welcome everybody to this